Hi everyone, welcome to EMS 510. This is Jay Beeks, your instructor for this 2-credit Sustainability Leadership 2 course, EMS 510 again. And it's good to be back. It seems like it's been forever since we were together. I haven't looked at the number of students in the class, but I'm assuming most of you took the 505 course, so we'll see if there's some new ones that show up. Anyway, it is good to be back, and as you know, this is the second of your 3 leadership courses. And as you probably know, we have quite a few resources for this class, and just to name a few of them, we've got All In by Grayson, Coulter, and Lee, the Business Guide to Sustainability by Hitchcock and Willard, the Leadership Challenge by Coos and Posner. And then we still have the 5th Discipline by Senge and an Introduction to Leadership by Weiss once again. So most of you are familiar enough with me by now. As you know, I've spent most of my life working and been in various different academic programs, adjunct all over the place, and now I'm full-time at ASU in the SOS program, and then still doing some courses here in the MSL program. So I don't know how that's going to pan out over time, but it's about 50-50 right now. So about this course, we're focusing on understanding others, as you know. The first course is Knowing Yourself. This course is Knowing Others. And we're transitioning with the lesson plans. Some of the things we're going to be going over are connecting the systems and learning organizations, and then we'll be applying systems thinking, using systems archetypes, systemic issues, and we've got a couple of resources there. Meadows is a new resource for us, which we've got online, and then we've got Senge's book, but coincidentally I was teaching a course this summer at another school using Meadows' book, and that ended up being a really interesting experience for me because I hadn't read it before. We'll be looking at critical thinking, problem solving, that are all solutions that are sustainable, and then decision making, stakeholder management, and then we'll be getting into communication and feedback, and then finally we'll be looking at leading in teams with an outward focus. So as we also know, leadership achieves change through establishing direction and aligning people and motivating and inspiring people through the work environment. So we will be, again, we're going to be looking at Meadows with her book called Thinking in Systems, and a really interesting article that I think you'll enjoy, which is the 10 Guiding Principles for Sustainability Leaders. So again, good emphasis on systems thinking, with more of the 5th Discipline to support Meadows, and some really good information in this course. If anything, it's a bit of an information overload, and we're going to have to do some skimming and some speed readings for some of these extra articles. As an example, one of them is Champions of Change, which is a good article, and then What It Takes to Really Lead in These Uncertain Times, which is another really good article. So now I want to direct your attention to the course syllabus. It's very much as the schedule for the previous EMS 505 course. It's a combination of assignments, lectures, again, a good deal of reading. We're all going to be pressed up against it in that regard. And importantly, we're going to have discussions and discussions with one another. So along with reflections on lessons learned and areas for course improvement, I would plan about 12 hours per week for this course, but I'd hope you try to keep it down to 10 hours. The real challenge I see is in keeping up with the reading, more so than the assignments or the discussions. And the emphasis here again is on the learning process for each of you, as well as your personal development as leaders. And I hope and expect that this will be a very positive experience for all of you. I know it's going to be one for me. It should be a valuable one, and if we can get through all these resources, I think we're going to all come out way ahead. The information gained should be very valuable for all of you. So again, welcome to each of you, and I look forward to some great shared learning experiences together in the next few weeks, and I'll see you all very soon.